Howdy folks, this is Checkers,
Hello.
back again with another episode of Morous Goes to Oblivion, this time with episode 101, and we are actually at the Arcane University now. Things have happened. One thing I should mention is I started another Oblivion character who lives over on Twitch on streaming kinds of things. So I don't know that that character will ever make its way over here, but if you're interested in more Oblivion, you can find Checkers with a Q, the Breton something, Night Spell, I think we call the class, over on Twitch, on my channel there. And now, back to Morous, we've leveled. So I took some time out, so there might be a level montage at the end of this video, but we are now a level 12 adventurer with 237 health, 260 magicka, 315 fatigue. There are our primary statistics, and a quick look at how things are at the moment. Armor and security are fairly close, as is mercantile. And we brought up block and alchemy and sneak also to give us 5 points each in, I believe it was intelligence, agility, and endurance. Along with that, I created nothing super amazing, but I did put fortify strength on our gauntlets, dwarven gauntlets of lifting now. So we have a max carry weight of 499. I did try to create a better heal spell, but that did not work out very well as my restoration isn't high enough. And what's really, really curious is that even trying to recreate this spell itself would require a restoration of 50, and I only have, well, 37, so I'm not entirely sure how I pulled that off. Anyway, all of that being said, I will turn it over now to Morous, the High Elf. Yes, human, I can speak for myself, thank you, but now I've also taken the liberty of lightening my load, recharging Rock Shatter,
How do you do?
and quite well, honestly. Better than you'll ever likely see in your puny human life. Anyway,
How do you do?
quite well. It's nice of you all to notice. I mean, I am magnificent, but
Hello.
it's nice to be appreciated. Now, as I recall, we had some dire mission for, well, the Archmage. Let's switch back to Dee Dee's page. Head up to the council chambers, and then wake up Traven. Oh, here you are. Yes, I suppose it is. Do we need Roromir's ice staff? We could actually take it. It doesn't appear to be theft. Curious. Well, I tend not to use staves. Let's go ahead and press the space-time key just to be on the safe side and talk to Hannibal.
I know what purpose this soul gem is meant to serve. It is meant to house my very own soul, to be absorbed by Mannimarco and increase his power.
Ah,
You were sent to acquire this gem so Mannimarco would not get his hands on it. With it, he would have marched on the university and come for me. There would have been little anyone could do to stop him. Now, however, I believe you have a chance to defeat him.
do you?
When you are ready, I have a final task for you to undertake. It will undoubtedly be the most important service you perform for the guild.
You mean aside from just sharing my presence? All right, fine. What is this task?
Are you truly prepared for this task? I cannot be certain what awaits you, but I am sure we will not speak again after you begin.
Well, I have Dee Dee. I don't know what more I could possibly need. Sure, I'm ready.
Then hear me, and hear me well. Manimarco will have what he seeks, but it will be his undoing at your hands. With this gem in your possession, you will be impervious to his attempts to enthrall you. When he fails, that is when you shall strike. When we are done speaking, you will take this gem, you will then seek out Manimarco and destroy him. Get to him any way you can. It is your only hope for defeating him. I have full confidence in you, and so I leave the guild in your care. When I am gone, you will be recognized as Archmage and leader of the guild. Lead your fellow mages and lead them well. The future rests on your shoulders. Farewell, my friend.
What exactly is your plan, Traven? Well, I suppose that was an option. The Staff of Fire. Well, may as well take it. It's not like he's going to need it any longer. We'll take his key. A filled colossal black soul gem, 111 gold, and, well, you know, he doesn't really need his clothes anymore either. Well, I suppose we may as well take the stave now. What does it do exactly? We haven't had it in a while. Oh, well, look at you. A slight amount of chameleon, frost damage. Well, we do have extra weight to carry around. So there we are. I suppose we have a new room. It does appear. I can't quite tell if there's a red border around that or not. This is still considered criminal. I hope someone cleans the body. Do we even know where we're supposed to go? Ah. South somewhere. Quite south. No, all right. Then I'm not sure. Hannibal Traven has promoted me to Archmage and tasked me with stopping the King of Worms. Is that all? I need to take the Black Soul Gem to Echo Cave and confront him. Yes, that's quite south. Magic arrow. Well done. Well, since we're here and no one's looking, press that space-time key once more. And now perhaps I'll split the difference. There we go. Let's see if they're just display. Yes, of course they are. And a lesser soul gem. Well, we got a bit of security skill. Crumpled piece of paper. Dear Diary, I think I shall incinerate myself later today and thrust the burden on someone else. Won't that be fun? Signed, Hannibal. All right.
How goes it?
Not sure, Bothiel.
It's nice to see you too. But you're a bit empty-handed, aren't you? Remember those items we talked about? Please, I'm still waiting.
You do realize the guild is under assault, don't you? No, of course not. How deep did they pound those spikes into your skull? Anyway, perhaps. Well, at least it's raining. And, well, how exciting. Echo Cave. Can we go right there? No. Cloud Ruler Temple. Well, it is the closest, it appears. So, off we go then. What could go wrong? Well, at least the brothers aren't coming out and hunting me down, brothers and sisters of the Blades. We're going to be in Bruma before we get down the hill, though. Well, whatever it takes. I wonder what Traven would do if I just enchanted my dagger with his soul. Something truly irreverent. Maybe, you know, 20 points to mercantile on a dagger. Every time you stab someone, he offers you 5 coins off. Oh, hello. Were you looking for someone to play with? So was Dee Dee. What a coincidence. Oh, I did actually, I think, create something else. Although I can't recall now if I did or not. Soul Trap. I can only do 10 seconds at range, but... missed. There we go. We got her that time. Let's see if Dee Dee can seal the deal. Oh, well. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Haven't done any soul trapping that I'm aware of here. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you looking for someone to play with you as well? Dee Dee will deal with you as I loot your friend. Potion of healing, 3 lockpicks. Yes, Dee Dee, somewhere there is someone who does want to play. Well, I suppose we can join in. Well, I don't want to lessen the charge on rock shatter. Oh, I suppose we can use a bit of blade. Never mind. 13 dwarven arrows, a dwarven bow. Not sure where the iron one came from, not from us. Let's grab that before it rolls away. Well, some milk thistle. I suppose we can stop into Bruma and sell off these new acquisitions. Bandits this close to town. Fascinating. Well, I suppose if you're not going to have guards, anything could happen. Let's see, I believe there's a blacksmith shop right over here, such as it is. Hammer and axe. Ah yes, a little bit of... Hello, Nord.
My pleasure. Please continue.
Of course it is. You are quite welcome to my gloriousness. Now, let's see here.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Probably not. But I'm sure I can interest you in some of mine. How about a dwarven bow? You love it, don't you? And a dwarven war axe. Oh, interesting. Well, you know what? That might be better to hang on to than an extra elven dagger. Just as it's blunt and it's not... Where did... Oh, Rock Shatter isn't here because it's a quest. Alright then. Well, I suppose we could look, just to make you feel better. What do you have? Dwarven arrows. Silver arrows. The Gauntlets of Gluttony. Oh, I think we've seen these before. Alright, well...
I appreciate your business.
Exit. Of course you do.
Let me take a look at what you've got.
Ah, no, not you. I can do that myself, I believe. Just need to go through every book and key. I did at least take the scrolls out. Let's use this hot hammer. There we go. Wonderful. And back out we go. Oh, I suppose we could just leave. No, no, no. We don't have the point yet. Well, we've got lockpicks, we've got weapons. Let's switch this to this and put our Shield of the Undefeated back. And, oh yes, switch to Dee Dee, lest we once again try to haggle. Wait, no. Can't take me anywhere. How does one exit Bruma in the most efficient manner? Screaming, no doubt. Holding one's hand above one's nose to seal it off. There we are. Wonderful. Alright, now... head west, young elf. To all the glory... Ooh, what does that stone do? Not that the one we have is terrible or anything, but... curiosity here. The Hestra. The stone stirs under your hand. Do you seek its conjured weapon and armor? Oh, I suppose. Why not? What did we gather up? Some gloves of some sort. Bound gauntlets and a bound mace. Well, nothing too exciting. But, you know, something for the road. And gently down the hill. Accelerating down in heavy armor is not the best idea. What are you... what are you people doing? This is an Imperial Legion Forester. Are you shooting at each other? You see things occasionally as you travel through Tamriel that you just don't expect. One wonders what caused these two companions to, well, you know, trying to kill each other. Are we having fun, boys? I mean, they are humans, so, you know, it's always hard to say what they'll do.
Let's get this over with.
We're waiting. Could one of you step on it? Oh, well, rather well done. Is there a reason you murdered your friend? Steel arrows, broken fur gauntlets, broken fur greaves. 18 gold, though. A legion cuirass. A torch. Where's your bow? Silver bow does 4 damage versus Elven, which is 6. Thank you for playing. What on earth was that about? Now he's going to run over here. It was my deer. It always was, and it always shall be. Well, plus he has extra arrows stuck in his belly that he can pull out anytime he really needs them. What do we have here? Riel. Are you the... Did you really get around that quickly? Oh. Timberwolf. Really? What was your plan? Don't really need any of that, but thanks for offering. Oh, just to travel through Tamriel and see how many humans murder each other. Fascinating stuff. You know there's a legionnaire back there who said he's going to shoot your deer. Oh, don't worry about me, dear. I have no interest in harming you. But it is entertaining to watch the humans go after each other. Can't wait to see how that report gets filed. I finally shot Phineas today. Well, he shot me too. But I won the shootings. And I did collect some of his arrows in my pelvis, so there's that. Why? Yes, well, that is a very good question. Too long to answer in this report. Perhaps after a flagon or 14 of something resembling ale, I might have an answer. Oh, hello. Dee Dee, someone wants to play. I don't know what he was going to say either, Dee Dee. Dwarven battle axe. Chainmail, mithril cuirass. We can take that. Lockpick. I suppose we can take the axe for now. Not sure how big this destination is to see whether or not we will have to lighten our load further. We can always throw it down. It's not like it cost us anything other than a bit of joy for Dee Dee. Alright, wait, what did I see? Ah, of course. That wasn't unnerving at all. I suppose we did get to hit a wolf. Oh, look, here are people. Are you?
You would dare to approach the King of Worms? If you seek an audience with His Grace, you must open this door. I hold the key, and I will die defending it.
Ah, good to know. Dee Dee, help the man with his goal, would you, dear?
Ow! I've fought mud crabs more
Yes, of course you have.
than you.
I'm just curious to see if Dee Dee will. Hello, dear. Darling. Oh, well. Alright, fine. You win. I will beat you with this axe, as you so desire. Oh, I think we do need a bit of healing, though. Potion of healing. Restore health. I suppose we can try it. I think that's one that I made while practicing for the level. Yes, and back to another potion of healing, and then thank you, Dee Dee. I hope I didn't clip you there. Wonderful Bolor, was it? Echo Cave Key, 5 gold. And there we are. Wormwood. And the door to Echo Cave opened. I've arrived at Echo Cave and have gained access to Manamako's lair. I need to find him inside and put an end to him, which is probably considerably more challenging than I would expect. Starlight. And Dee Dee. There we are. Okay. Got the page now. Ah, Dee Dee, more things to play with. Not sure if that one has a head or not. No, it doesn't. Sorry, not as many pieces to bite, but you know, I know you enjoy them all, one way or the other. No, zombie. Truly, you're doing well. Don't feel bad. Oh, look at you go. Dee Dee, darling. Thank you, dear. And malt flesh. Well, I suppose we did use that in our attempt at leveling. Well, our practice. What do I... Ah, yes, of course.
Die, cur!
Don't mind. Dee Dee, get the... Oh, dear darling. You let the... Thank you. Alright, let's see. A vest of warding. Well, it's light and it's somewhat valuable, at least for a necromancer. That must have been, like, passed down through generations. 2 potions of sorcery. Ah, wonderful. A scroll. You hang on to that, dear. Let's see here. Alright. No mushrooms for us today. Well, it is a magnificent high elf with a lovely Daedroth. Oh, look at that. So many necromancers. So few Daedroths. Need to ask Didi to bring friends. You mean aside from the Daedroth? Didi, can you show the nice man what you've brought? Alright. I suppose we should... You know, boys. Yes, of course. You'll do fine. Where's the other one? Did you just tell me I was a race traitor? Of course. Let's see here. Well, I suppose we could try another of these potions that I mixed up. Don't mind me. Just going to come up here and cleave you with this axe. Thank you, Didi. That was quite a bit of nice teamwork there. Fortify fatigue pants. Well, I suppose he gets tired standing around not being paid. We'll take those. They have value. Potion of sorcery. And let's step back in here. Oh, it's a crate. This is a chest. There we are. Potion of healing. Weak potion of healing. I suppose we can check the chest. Didi, would you like some paints to play with? She usually does prefer to work in red. Let's see. There we are. Strong potion of health. Common soul gem by 2 with lesser souls intact. And a grand soul gem with a greater soul. Wonderful. 7 gold. Now, I do believe we have a necromancer here to plunder. Potion of sorcery. Well, you weren't paid very well. Understandable, considering how poorly you performed. I suppose we should take a moment to switch over to healing ourselves. And cook off some hit points. There we are. I believe the kids call them these days. Let's see here. Now back to Didi. Perhaps a bit of space-time key. And even a bit of sneaking. Large room. Upper levels. Well, let's see if we can pull that zombie over towards us. Flare, well, it'll at least get its attention. Perhaps about there. There we are. And then a bit of, well, it is a zombie. Not the sharpest tool in the drawer, even for necromancers. Well, what's still annoying Didi? Skeletal archer? That'll last. There you are, Dee Dee. Wait, what? What happened to Dee Dee? Ah, there you are. Dear, there's a... Oh, well. I suppose we should perhaps help Dee Dee identify the target. There we go. Do you see it now, Dee Dee? Wonderful, dear. Just... There we go. Head popped right off. Wonderful. All right, you know what? I think we shall fall back here just a bit. That cave is a bit exposed. And we will pick up again in our next journey. For the moment, I would like to say thank you so much for joining Dee Dee and I, and, well, Checkers the human, on our 101st journey, and we can't wait to see you all next time. We hope you found this, well, entertaining and maybe even just a little bit informative. We'd also like to invite you, well, invite happiness into your life, and most of all ask you to please, please, take care.